All right, what's this last
And
one?
I wanted to bring up invoke, and I there's a it's at in it's at what pyinvoke.org is where you can see the documentation for this. And to tell you the truth, we've had it on our list for a while, and I've tried several times and couldn't get it to work. But I had some confusion. So my confusion was um, uh, the product when you install it with pip install invoke, not with the py part. But there is a py invoke on pypi, but it does something different. So the invoke that I'm talking about is invoke without the py in front, but the website is pyinvoke.org. Okay. If you're confused, I'm confused, but we've got it in the show notes. But why do we care about this? We care about it because it does make me feel. I like Makefiles. I think Makefiles are fine. There's parts of them I don't like. Like I don't like the tab. Like you have. It's the only thing in my life that I have to use tabs for, um, because I usually use spaces in Python. But Makefiles have tabs. And often things like cleaning out building your documentation, or kicking off your tests, or deploying, or a lot of those other book maintenance things for a project you put into a Makefile. And some people use talks for that, and you can. But invoke is intended to do that sort of thing, but with Python code. So with invoke, you just create a little tasks.py file with these little tiny. You just have little functions that you decorate with the at task decorator, and then when you when you if you have it installed, you can just say on the command line invoke and then the name of the function. So if you have a build function, you can say invoke build, and you can pass in command flags to it. And it's just pretty easy to run something. So something like you would use Makefiles for, you can have it without any Makefiles.
Yeah,
So
that's cool. And you get to write Python for your scripting, right? Basically.
yeah, and the project looks like I'm not quite sure if this is recent or old. It says that it had was intended for building documentation, but it does look like there's some examples on how to combine it to. I don't see why you couldn't use it to run your tests and run all sorts of other stuff too, because it's got things like you can run Python code, but you can also run command line. It can launch a command line tools and all sorts of stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah,
if you can run stuff off the command line, then you could do get pre-commit hook type stuff or all kinds of automation or even
yeah,
like
and then
cycle the version, like increment the version numbers and all kinds of stuff if you want to put it together.
oh yeah, that'd be a good thing to put in there. Version incrementing, and then also just like things like deploying like and check like linting. That's a good thing. And then you can like make so make one of the neat things about make is different make targets can depend on each other. So and the this one has dependencies as well. You can have like for instance build can depend on clean, and it can have to run off and do a different target. And you can make a whole mess of stuff in there, or you could keep it clean. And but I like things like this to have. I mean, one of the reasons I'm not even I don't mind make files, but people that are not from a Unix or don't come from a Unix background have no idea what to do with a make file. But so
Yeah, it's
anyway,
good for
there's
the
that.
team to make it easy for them. Yeah,
Yep.
indeed. All right, that's pretty cool. I like to use this, and I just got to think of a use case for it, and and I will. It looks great though.